Hello niece and nephew, this is Uncle Robert. Today we're going to answer a very important question. Why is Bitcoin moving sideways and is it ready to bounce? From my previous video over here, I showed how Bitcoin is here to stay. It is here to stay. Mainstream, baby! I did find some unusual pre-pump signals thanks to CryptosRUs YouTube. This is the chart that shows Bitcoin reserves in all exchanges. It is going down over time. There's a huge following price increase. This is another view of Bitcoin flows from the exchanges. In the past day, there's been up to 80,000 Bitcoins removed from exchange wallets. This is equivalent to almost $4 to $5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Some big whales are snapping up Bitcoin as we speak. So let's discuss what could cause this. I have three theories. First is what I'm really hoping for, a new player in the field. Who can be bigger than Apple? If we have Apple Pay enabling crypto payments, this could cause Bitcoin to surge all the way up to 65 to 80,000 within the month. The second reason, which I'll share in a little bit, will actually cause Bitcoin price to drop. And the third reason was supposed to push Bitcoin price up. If this is already happening, they are very stealthy. Please share this video with more friends so they can learn as well. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm sure you'll like what you're gonna hear. Check out all these new payment players in my recent video. Tesla also announced that it is accepting Bitcoin as payment. Visa-enabled transaction using the Ethereum network. PayPal launches crypto checkout. Just like Visa, we can now use crypto for payments. While we welcome any new player, there's no bigger player than Apple. We have loads of cash sitting around. Last weekend, we saw how Facebook leaked up to 500 million Facebook users' personal information. Why would this cause Bitcoin price to drop? Well, there's a Know Your Customer regulation put in place for exchanges. This means you are given more access to buying and selling of cryptos if you provide more validated personal information with the exchanges. And hackers could actually use this information to hack your wallets and sell your Bitcoin, transferring the money into their accounts. So some users might actually want to front run the hackers and liquidate their Bitcoins ahead of time. That could explain some of the selling. Next, we see a wave of mutual funds and ETF launches over the past weeks. If this has been funded stealthily, good job to the whales. Morgan Stanley became the first official big US bank offering Bitcoin. Fidelity launching Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock has begun trading Bitcoin futures. Goldman Sachs, who was initially against crypto, has now turned. There's news now that Canada is ready to launch a Bitcoin ETF. I believe the recent dumping of Bitcoin to shake out all the long margin holders, just like Archegos incident. Also, all this may be a plot to reduce the interest in Bitcoin, as you can see over here. Google Trends does show that Bitcoin search is reducing over time. This gives whales or sharks a better chance to accumulate Bitcoin before launching their mutual funds or ETFs. So, given these three possible outcomes, I do hope that Apple Pay comes true. This week, we have more positive headlines around Bitcoin. Coinbase is going public next week. While they gained 1.3 billion in revenue entire 2020, they gained 1.8 billion in revenue in just this first quarter. All these from crypto transaction commissions. The users also grew over 100% in a quarter. This clearly shows the big adoption of Bitcoin. We also have news from Grayscale, the largest Bitcoin holdings is now going to be converted to an ETF.
There's some big buzz on Bitcoin today after Grayscale announced plans to convert its popular Bitcoin Trust into an ETF. Grayscale's Bitcoin Investment Trust has more than $30 billion in assets under management, is up more than 65% year to date.
People are excited about Bitcoin and they know that Bitcoin's here to stay. For Grayscale, though, this is nothing new. Our announcement today really just trails on what we've been working on. You know, we first started working with the SEC in 2016 and spent the better part of 2017 in SEC registration. So for us, this is just a reminder to the investment community of our commitment to making sure that this does eventually convert to an ETF.
Check out this interesting fund flows from CoinShares CSO.
Really consistent and clear trend. Crypto investing is here to stay. There's a phrase I really like that's look into my portfolio and gaze into my soul. And if we look at people's portfolios, what we're seeing, gold products, 20 billion in outflows over the last 2 quarters. Crypto products, 7 billion in inflows over the last 2 consecutive quarters.
We heard how sports players were being paid in Bitcoin and Chipotle promotions using Bitcoin. We now have real estates purchased with Bitcoin.
This Manhattan Beach, California home recently sold for Bitcoin, one of a growing number of mostly high-end properties now being listed and purchased in cryptocurrency.
It's become more popular where people are asking more often, how do I go about buying a home using Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as the form of currency for buying real estate.
Which is why his company now has a crypto management division.
On top of that, we might have a credit card that offers Bitcoin rewards.
Offering to be paid rent from commercial and residential tenants in Bitcoin.
A really exciting announcement that we're making. First of all, we believe that cryptocurrency is here to stay. We believe that Bitcoin is a right investment for us. It's part of our treasury management. And so we've allocated a percentage of what would normally go into the capital markets into Bitcoin.
Rick refers to game-changing things that could change the whole retail landscape and experience. What's he talking about?
Well, I think that cryptocurrency is going to have to be part of any 21st century experience, whether consumers shop and earn crypto back in rewards with the Gemini credit card, or they can spend cryptocurrency to buy things, or even NFTs to commemorate moments.
So let me reiterate the wise words of Fundstrat's Tom Lee. If you're losing money on Bitcoin, you have not held it long enough. To learn about how we can play this Bitcoin rally, check out my video over here. Disclaimer, this is not investment advice, this is just Uncle Robert's own opinion. Please make your own assessment before investing. If you find this useful, please consider sharing with more friends. As always, remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!